Coming up next on Tiger TV News.
Timberlake High School's very own coffee shop has opened up and is ready for business.
Basketball is in a full swing, which means football season is over and ended with a familiar curse.
Girls basketball is earlier in its season, yet they're expected to be great this year.
Tiger TV starts now. Good morning and welcome to Tiger TV News. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Emily. So Daniel, have you heard about the new coffee shop that's opened up in the school?
Yeah, I have, and it's pretty outstanding that our students run it by themselves.
Yes, it is. Its official name is Mad Coffee, and our reporter Shay has all the details about it.
Towards the beginning of the school year, a few students were selected by the staff of Timberlake and asked to start a coffee stand.
I love working at Mad Coffee. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad that, they got to pick me. And it's a student-led thing, which is really nice. You don't really have a boss.
Since it's student-led, the kids who work there are responsible for the majority of the work involved.
Well, ultimately, the point of it was to give you guys, and the rest of the crew an opportunity to run your own business, to get that experience of solving problems and figuring out how to make money.
The students make the drinks, take inventory, make schedules, and continuously learn better customer service, even to some of their best friends. General store-bought coffee beans aren't used either. The crew uses beans from a very successful business in Sandpoint, Idaho, Evans Brothers Coffee.
I've selected probably the best quality beans and one of the most accomplished roasters of those beans anywhere in the Northwest.
For some students at Timberlake, it's been the place to be.
I don't have to go anywhere in the morning, and I can just come right to school and buy coffee. I love it. It is fantastic.
So what does MAD stand for?
It stands for Make a Difference Day, a fundraiser that our school participates in. The actual date, though, is in May.
So the weather is a lot nicer than it is now.
Speaking of the weather, our weatherman is here with some safety tips. Steven?
Thanks, Daniel. With the massive cold front coming in and the recent snow, the roads are going to be pretty bad, so I advise all of you guys to stay off them as much as possible. But while you're out there, stay safe and use your common sense. Brake early and don't follow too close. Remember, winter driving is a lot different than summer driving. This has been Steven signing out for Tiger TV News. Back to you.
Thanks, Steven.
Make sure to follow those tips on your way to our sporting events.
So Daniel, how'd your football team do this year?
Well, Emily, our team won the Intermountain League for the 8th consecutive year. But once again, a certain team took us out of the running.
Have you been shooting hoops in the gym or lifting after school and realized that even though all the other sports are done, football is still practicing?
Yes, in fact, we are still practicing. This week is Fruitland Week, so it's all about serious, no playtime. It's about thinking of beating Fruitland.
Why is football going so much later than any other fall sport?
Timberlake Tigers are just finishing up the regular season. For this year, we won the IML, and we're getting ready to play our first game against the Fruitland Grizzlies. And the way I see it, a tiger, especially a white one, is tougher than any old grizzly bear.
Football is now into the playoff game, so depending on whether or not they win Saturday's game means they either keep practicing or finish their season.
No matter what happens this weekend against Fruitland, I'm still really proud of them because they had a great season and they all worked really hard.
Unfortunately, the Tigers lost their final game against Fruitland, which means their season has come to an end. But in our hearts, they will still always be champions on 3. 1, 2, 3, champions!
You guys did well overall.
Thank you, Emily. I hope our girls' basketball team does just as well.
Their season just started, and we already see so much potential within the team.
The Lady Tigers started the game off with some quick baskets, and with a solid defense and quick reactions, they dominated the court with their heads held up high and their plays ran to perfection. Many baskets later, the Tigers ended the game with a final score of 60-32.
What a great start to the beginning of the year.
Definitely. Well, this wraps up another segment of Tiger TV News.
Thank you for watching, and tune in tomorrow for more news that matters to you.
And have a nice day.